Hey dumplings, it's Dave Decide. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to get into some of these little cute moments of Jungkook and his American crush and posting pictures of them together on his Instagram. So we'll get into these moments and talk about it. They're very cute. I also want to talk about Big Hit's investors and apparently why they're requesting kind of like to be done, to get a refund, all that, which is very weird. I don't think that's how that works, but okay. Let's get into the tea. Let's talk about it. If you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you're a hater, I'd like to be the first to leave your hate comment, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be the first to do so. Now let's go. Now if you guys do not know, Jungkook has several crushes. This is because he is self-proclaimed international playboy and has the right to be in love with several different people. I don't think that necessarily means that he would date them or even go after them given the opportunity. But I think this just means that Jungkook admires them artistically, likes their work, their beauty, or just overall them as a person. Obviously, Jungkook has talked about loving IU and everything she does. I mean, who doesn't love a little IU? She is an incredible woman. But then as you can tell from award shows, Jungkook avoids her like the plague. So there is clearly nothing that would happen between these two. And he's not even trying to make anything happen. However, this video is not about IU. We can have another video about IU if you would like. But this is about a man who Jungkook has expressed his love for. An American artist. He goes by the name of Charlie Puth. The Puther Man. He had recently been getting a lot of backlash from ARMYs, basically claiming that he was using BTS for clout. I definitely spoke about this a long time ago, but basically Charlie deleted some of the photos of him with BTS or some of the tweets that he had tweeted about BTS, either one of those. And this was on his Tweetster. But it seems like Charlie allegedly deletes a lot of his tweets after like a year or so. At least this is what I've been reading online. Maybe his PR team does it, or maybe he has an automated software for that. I don't know. I can't actually tell if he does delete a lot of tweets or not, because he tweets very often and it'd be a lot of tweets to kind of go back to see what the last undeleted tweet was and like what year that was. But a lot of people online do believe or say that he does delete tweets. But of course a lot of ARMYs were upset that he deleted the photos or said anything about BTS and deleted those tweets too. But no one took the time to see why he would delete it or if this was a very normal action that Charlie does. Again, I don't know, but it's very important to look at everything with full context. Don't just go for someone assuming that they had bad intentions. That's bad intentions on your half. And then there ended up being a lot of people who were spamming his Instagram and his TikTok was, do you remember the time when he used Jungkook for clout? Which is a whole other problem on its own recently. Because it's more fun to sit there and believe like, oh, Charlie did use BTS for clout. More fun than it is to kind of sit there and do a little research and be like, does he do this for all artists or is it just BTS? Also, deleting a photo doesn't mean that you hate the person. It doesn't mean that you were using them for clout. Maybe he just didn't like how he looked in those photos. However, there is literally no way to erase the fact that they were on stage together, Charlie and Jungkook. This was so heavily documented and reported on. He would never get away from this. But anyway, so now it comes to the recent day and the recent stuff that is happening, which is the nice and fun stuff. Where Charlie had put out some of the behind the scenes stuff that had gone on with Jungkook on stage with him on his Instagram. Just some random photos that maybe we haven't seen before. Here is one where Jungkook bows to the Pootster. The concert hall kind of looks empty, so maybe this was the moment that they had first officially met. And it looks like the crew and the camera woman just wanted to capture these two's first reaction to each other. They also have this other photo where Charlie is being a bum, drinking coffee while shaking Jungkook's hand. Then we have a shirtless Charlie over here, which is unrelated to what I've been talking about, but who doesn't love a shirtless Charlie? These photos are definitely cute and something that I think ARMYs would want to see maybe. I really do think they should do more together. Charlie's a great songwriter and him and Jungkook both have a really great voice. I would love to see our two zaddies working together. Can they get married and adopt me? It's a weird family. This post also redeems Charlie. If you were one of those people that were angry that Charlie had deleted the BTS photos, and he posted about BTS now, so this makes up for it, right? I wanted to see the general reaction of Charlie's post and the pictures. One person wrote, everyone can think what they want, but no one can deny that Charlie Puth treated Jungkook as he deserves. He complimented him and quietly supported him when he was feeling down about the performance. I respect that. I totally agree. People give Charlie a lot of flack. But Charlie was very kind to Jungkook when he first met him. If Charlie was like rude and dismissive and we saw that, then we would have known, okay, he's using Jungkook for clout. Because he has no reason to be kind if it's just clout, right? Because they were already there. He was going to get the clout anyway. Then we have this tweet on the Tweetster. I miss this collab. Hashtag Jungkook. Hashtag Charlie Puth. Photos from Charlie's IG. I miss it too. Maybe after this whole craziness in the world is over, they can go and collab together again. BTS has had and still has an amazing career. And they're going to continue to do things that no one expects them to do. They're going to continue to collab with people that no one expects them to, and then try to be innovative and new. So this makes it almost like a no-brainer if you wanted to like invest in BTS or Big Hit. If you're a fan of BTS and you've seen them get more and more popular, why not put some money into them? Now I'm going to give a quick little backstory on investing in Big Hit, just in case you don't know. Now I am not a a stock expert or anything like that. But I do invest in a little bit of stock with a little bit of money that I have. Basically, I'm not going to bore you with the logistics, but if you're buying a stock, you're basically buying a percentage of that company. And of course, the company needs to go public first, which I assume most of you guys have heard about Big Hit talking about going public for a while now. And I believe Big Hit is currently public. Now we're going to get into a little bit of the business side of BTS. And it's going to be about money. Allegedly, a lot of these investors have lost a lot of money and are now kind of scared. Now Big Hit, the company, the majority of their money comes from BTS. No surprise, right? And this is why they push BTS so heavily. This is why they have so many comebacks. This means that when BTS album drops or BTS has merch sales or they're touring, all that stuff, Big Hit makes money. Once they kind of like take a break, obviously the stock starts going down. People stop buying as much stuff because they either have it already or they're not on TV as much as when they were doing their comeback. So obviously the company loses a little bit of money, and so do the people who invest in the company. So basically a lot of like new investors, people who had never really like seemingly invested in anything before, seems like they don't even know what stocks are, decided to go a shot with Big Hit. And obviously this is a good thing, right? Because then BTS gets a lot of money very quickly. This can be used for their comeback. This can be used for so many different things. A lot of these people started investing. And I even read some people online saying they were investing their wedding fund into Big Hit's stock. You should never invest money that you are afraid to lose. But then for some reason, allegedly Big Hit's stock dropped. What that means is if you're someone who bought the stock who now owns part of the company, you just lost some money. Of course, people online were freaking out about this. Likely a lot of these investors were trying to get out of Big Hit at this point because they didn't want to lose more money. And then the Korean forums started to say something ridiculous. They started asking if it was possible for Big Hit to refund their stock, saying it hadn't even been 24 hours yet, if it was possible to refund their stock if they were able to provide proof of purchase and also a petition. You can't just opt out. Once you buy a Big Hit stock, you are now part owner of that company. You are an investor. You can't just be like, oh, my business isn't working out, I need a refund. Who's gonna refund it for you? You own the business. Other people were saying, can I submit a complaint to the UN if I don't get a refund? I don't think the UN's gonna do anything for you. Now again, I'm not an expert, but stock will go up, stock will go down. And when BTS makes their official comeback, there's a chance the stock could go back up. Maybe you'll make money by then. This happens all the time with YG and Blackpink. Don't quote me on this, I am not no expert. But if you don't understand stock, don't do it. There's a reason why I don't invest in 50,000 stocks. I'm unsure how this all works. It's very complicated. I need to know how many of you guys are still here, by the way. I feel like I'm the only person that's interested in this stuff. And pretty much anyone has clicked off at this point, but if you are still here, I love you. I tried to make this as interesting as possible because I do find it interesting. But anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for your comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon. I have a lot of exclusive content over there, like reaction videos, music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions, also reality TV show reactions, which I'm in the middle of doing in the soup, so you can definitely go ahead and go over there and check it out. I can't upload this stuff on YouTube because it will get blocked or taken down or copyrighted and all that stuff, so I do keep it over there on my Patreon. Link is in the top of the description down below, so you can check it out. Also, anything you contribute over there gives back to this channel and all that stuff. I have a video over there explaining all of that. With that said, there is 2 videos that will appear on the screen at the end of the video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.